I gotta lock in, dude. I recorded this like 3 times already. Okay, take a look at this photo. This was years ago. This guy there he is. Um, I was in a youth group and I had done a little lesson on martyrdom. It was actually pretty swag. I know the cameras weren't on at the time, but it was actually really swag. Um, and I just want to share the challenge part of it, which I thought was really good. From my understanding, Rome wasn't really quizzing people when Christianity was starting and uh, it was spreading. Rome didn't like it, of course, because if there's a king higher than the emperor, you know what I mean. Um, you always submit to the emperor. I think sometimes the emperor might have even been seen as God himself. So regardless, that's bad news. So they were killing Christians, uh, especially if they didn't follow the religion that the emperor set in place. Now, I don't think they were pulling them into rooms and quizzing them on stuff and then killing them. I think that would be like way too difficult, and they just don't have the resources for that. What I think they were doing, from what I've heard, is if they're just like obviously being a Christian. Oh, you're gonna get arrested for that. Um, my challenge then there is if I was transported to that time, would I be arrested because I was so obviously a Christian? Because the dude who never opens up the Bible, I guess the scrolls at this point, right? He's not going to be under attack. No one knows. He goes the murder. The Romans aren't going to the murder fest at the murder place, looking for murderers, because like obviously those can't be Christians, so they don't care. Uh, get the point I'm trying to make there. Um, but what about now? You know what I mean? What am I doing if I knew the language and I just became part of that culture, but my everything else remained the same? Um, would I be obviously following Jesus? Would I be persecuted? It's a good question. And then a modern twist on that is if Christianity became illegal today, are you going to be arrested? Or they be like, there's no good evidence you are a Christian. It's like, yeah, you got a cross, but it's like, so, like that's not that's what the charge is. You can have the cross. It's if you are a Christian. Even the cross necklace, right? Like, yeah, you got the cross necklace, but you're doing this, that, and the other. I don't think you're a Christian. I don't know why you're wearing it, but can't. There's no evidence against you. Um, so think about that. Are you in the Word enough where you're like, well, yeah, he's obviously in the Bible, so he's got to go. Um, are you sharing Jesus where he's like, oh yeah, you got to go. Can't be doing that. So think about that, and maybe that could be a little encouragement to you to be more faithful, be more disciplined, be more, uh, share the word more. Sometimes people may not share the word or they feel discouraged for some type of reason. Join the Discord and maybe we can just talk through it and help you on your journey so you can uh, get smarter. Open up more conversations with people. Uh, Talk about Jesus. If you're struggling with something, we can talk about that. And um, you know, we want to. What an awesome verse that is. Iron sharpens iron, so we want to make sure that we are sharpening one another. Hope that was a little bit of encouragement to you. A little thought experiment, if you will. If you were transported to ancient Rome, would you be persecuted? And modern time version is if Christianity became illegal tomorrow, is there enough evidence against you that you'd be arrested and killed? Um, you know what I mean? All right, I love you. Hopefully that was. Here, we're gonna throw the picture one more time. Look at that guy, Unk. Okay, God bless you. Everyone have a fantastic day. Cheers.